One thing I learned from the Vince McMahon documentary is hello everyone, my name is Anonymous Something. Join the Hood Gang Network today. It only costs $2.99. If you don't want to join the channel though, but you still want to show your love and support to the Hood Gang Network, then there are options below. Super stickers, super thanks, you know the drill. It helps the channel either way. Now on with the video topic. Now previously, the previous video I made here in the Hood Gang Network was about the Mr. McMahon, Vince McMahon docuseries on Netflix. How Vince McMahon wanted to buy the Netflix series to destroy it. And I'm like, why? What is he hiding on there? He was interviewed on that docuseries. Why? Like, what did he say on there that makes him want to, delete or to destroy the docuseries? What is he hiding on there? Did he say something that might ruin his legacy? Did he say something in the interviews that he thought, oh my god, I don't want the people to watch this because they might think I'm a pervert? Well, I watched the docuseries, all six episodes. And what I gotta say is, it's not even that hard on Vince McMahon. It's not even that harsh on Vince McMahon. It was just a normal WWE documentary. Nothing negative about Vince McMahon. They went soft on Vince McMahon. It was not hard. It was not like destroying Vince McMahon. It was not like, just smearing all over the name of Vince McMahon. It was just a 50-50 docuseries. There were bad parts of Vince McMahon and there were good parts of Vince McMahon. So I don't think of this as a burial. It's not even a burial. There's not really much burying going on. You got your positives and your negatives about Vince McMahon. It was just the timeline of Vince McMahon. Nothing much about his childhood because he wouldn't say much about his childhood. He was interviewed before the sexual allegations, right? Before the Janel Grant stuff. And then he stopped the interview when, the fucking lawsuit made public, the sexual allegations, the sexual misconduct, the sexual harassment allegations. He stopped being interviewed after that. He refused to be interviewed for the documentary. Gee, I wonder fucking why. What is he trying to hide? And then he left TKO. I mean, the entire timeline of Vince McMahon's life, it's all on there. The Monday Night Wars, the Golden Era, how he bought the fucking company from his dad. Everything about Vince McMahon. It was an autobiography. It wasn't even that harsh on the man. I was expecting more. I was expecting this to be a negative campaign against Vince McMahon. I was expecting an entire burial of Vince McMahon. Hey guys, this Vince McMahon character, this guy right here, he's an asshole. Alright? Vince McMahon is an asshole. Both in front of the camera and behind the scenes. There's nothing good about him. He's just a scumbag. I was expecting that. I was expecting a Vince McMahon exposed video, but then I was like, gee, alright, it was just the entire fucking timeline of Vince McMahon's life. If you're a wrestling fan, then there's not much to it. You already know this beforehand. I guess this is for the casual audience, people who don't normally watch wrestling, people who are not big wrestling nerds, big wrestling fans. It's for them. It's like their introduction to wrestling because this is their entry point to wrestling. Because we all know Raw is going to move to Netflix along with all the other pay-per-views, I think. And because of that, hey guys, you guys want to know the history of wrestling? Here's a documentary of the guy behind pro wrestling, Vince McMahon. I think that's what Netflix is trying to do. But other than that, there's really not much to it. I wasted 6 fucking hours. 6 hours! I thought I was gonna get something new. 6 hours, there was nothing on it. Well, I guess one of the reasons why Vince McMahon wanted to fucking remove the fucking documentary, he wanted to buy the documentary. Oh, I don't want this to be seen on public. I guess one of the reasons why Vince McMahon wanted to delete the fucking documentary was because he said something on there that's very, very weird. And I think it's towards the end where Vince McMahon said, I'm sexually active. I love sex. No shit, Sherlock. Listening to that, I'm like, oh my god. I guess this is the reason why he wanted to delete the documentary. He doesn't want people to see that, you know, because right now, there are sexual assault allegations, you know, about Janel Grant. You know, the federal government is investigating him. A lot of shit that's happening with Vince McMahon, and I'm like, holy shit. I guess that's the part he didn't want people to see. Here's the thing. Netflix didn't screw Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon screwed Vince McMahon. To be fucking honest. He dug his own grave. He said that in the interview, and there he goes. He is fucked. F-U-C-K-E-D. Fucked. Netflix didn't have to do anything. He just... They used Vince McMahon's interview against him. Holy shit, motherfuckers. Yeah, there you go. That's Vince McMahon's legacy. He was a promoter. One of the greatest promoters of all time, I think. He knows how to make money. One thing I learned from the Vince McMahon documentary is fuck everybody and go ahead with your goals. Screw everybody, alright? Just do whatever the fuck it takes to win in life. I think that's a lesson for all of us. If your back's against the corner, you better say fuck you to everyone and just fight back. Take what is rightfully yours. I think, you know, we all need that fighting spirit. Anyway, that's all for this fucking video. Honestly, my final thoughts on the fucking Vince McMahon docuseries. You know, nothing new to learn about the fucking wrestling history, WWE history, the Monday Night Wars, Golden Era. Nothing new, alright? There's nothing actually, nothing new to learn about Vince McMahon and WWE and pro wrestling in general. Nothing new. It's just, yeah, like, here's Vince McMahon's life. There's a couple exposures here and there, negative, positive, but overall, if you know all of these things, you know, if you've watched documentaries beforehand, then there's nothing much to it. My name is Anonymous Something, and I'll see you all in the next video. I approve this fucking message, and hey, yes, rules!